transition to a guy who has 7 Super Bowl victories. He is 7-3 now in Super Bowls. He is 43 years old, and he threw 40 touchdowns and 12 interceptions this season. Most importantly, when it came time for him to show leadership and the team to win, I know we both don't like this, but Tom Brady and his teams prevail. All of a sudden, the defensive line is rushing, getting to the quarterback. We see Barrett, he's playing great. Sue, he turned back the clock. How ironic. Devin White, you saw everything he did. If you go break down the film, he was amazing. Could have easily been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady, his popularity and what he was able to do, play a good, clean game. We see Leonard Fournette turn up, and he looked like the Leonard Fournette that went in the top 5 in the draft in 2017. That's the Leonard Fournette we've seen. I love seeing it personally. You know me, I love the running back. So to see him do that, see him turn up in the Green Bay game and then the Super Bowl, guys just show up. You see, even Antonio Brown, our guy, Antonio Brown scores a touchdown. Gronk, he did his thing. Sean, do you look now at Tom Brady, and we put this in perspective, as the best athlete ever, saying all the things I said, 7 championships? Is he the best ever now?
I think he should be at least a consideration, Jansen. And I say that because when you think of the NBA is more of it's a team game, but it's more individual. You know what I mean? We can see them. You know, it's only 10 people at the court at the same time at the most. You know what I mean? 5 versus 5. Michael Jordan is the first person you might think of. LeBron James, you know, you can go down a list. But football is such a team sport. You don't really – I mean, you know Brady's the face of the NFL, but is he the face of the whole league as far as all time? I feel like there hasn't really been a face. But seeing this is the great statistics you laid out, man, 7 Super Bowls, you know what I mean? It's hard for people to get to 4. Not even 1 4, to get to 4, to get to 3, you know, to get to any. So the fact that he's won 7, it's 7 out of 10, Jansen. I mean, it's like he's toying, man. And I got to give you credit as well, Jansen. I hate to give you so much credit, you know, because we try to debate. But you were right. He came to the NFC. He said, "Eff it, excuse my language too. I'm winning the Super Bowl, COVID or not. I'm winning it. It doesn't matter which team I'm on. I don't care if it's NFC. He did it. He won the Super Bowl. So at that point, man, he's the best football player to me of all time. I feel like he's the most dominant I've seen in any position, Tom Brady. And I know it's a team sport, you know, and maybe because maybe it's too recent, you know what I mean? But I got to give it to Tom Brady. I think he should at least be in consideration with the Tiger Woods, the Serena Williams, the Floyd Mayweather. I feel like Muhammad Ali's, Michael Jordan's, LeBron, Kobe's. You know what I mean? I feel like he should at least be in consideration for the best athlete of all time. Consideration at least.
I just want to say this: Tom Brady. I'm gonna tell you who he's better than right now off rip. Tom Brady's better than Michael Jordan. He's better than Michael Jordan. Mike never won 7. Mike never won 7.
Ooh, I like that.
Mike wasn't this good at 43 years old. Let's get this out of the way right now. Tom Brady's better than Michael Jordan. Tom Brady's better than Michael Jordan. Just get used to it.
I just have to say that, man.
Oh yeah, that's next. He's better than LeBron James. The narrative is LeBron, because of how popular he is, and guys like me and other guys, we talk about how great he is so much, we think and he tries to even do it himself. He tries to put himself in Tom Brady's category. Like they're on the same level. And people are crazy to think that either. He's better than LeBron James too. That's to me, that's duh. He's better than LeBron. He's better than Michael Jordan. He didn't retire early. He went to a whole different team. Year 1, won a championship. LeBron didn't do that. Michael Jordan didn't do that. When I look at Tom Brady, he's Bill Russell. He's Bill Russell. He's not MJ. He's not LeBron, who, of course, you know, we love the guards. We love the small forward. We love all the fancy dunks. We love all that good stuff. And I don't blame it. The shoe sales are up. But when I look at Tom Brady's better than these guys. It's year after year after year. Yeah. And really, in all reality, remember, he tore the ACL. He didn't play that season. So that's even less years. He is 43 years old, Sean, and he's still going. LeBron, like 36 years old. LeBron has to catch Tom Brady. LeBron isn't 40 years old. They're trying to make it seem like LeBron and Brady are like the same guy. I don't know what narrative ESPN be trying to create.
Right.
And listen, this is coming from a LeBron guy. I'm a LeBron defender, if you want to put it that way. But it's ridiculous to look at Tom Brady and not say he's the best. When it might be a little debate in my head, but I'm going to put him over Floyd Mayweather Jr. as well, too. And I love Floyd Mayweather Jr., but he gets the nod over Floyd Mayweather Jr. He gets the nod. Because Tom Brady, under any circumstance, against any team, top competition, he just beat this generation's best quarterback.
Yeah.
In an AFC championship game with no receivers, on the road, and then he goes to the NFC. Look what I could do. Takes Bruce Arians, who, remember his attitude in the beginning of the year, and plays Andy Reid, beats Andy Reid yet again. Beat him in a Super Bowl, beat him in an AFC championship game. He just loves doing that. And this is Andy Reid, who he proved me wrong, won a championship, got this young quarterback and Patrick Mahomes trying to win a second. He stops him from doing that. Same thing with Russ. Russ was trying to get that second. He stopped him. Same thing with Kurt Warner. He tried to get that second. He stopped him. And I don't even like Tom Brady. That's just what he does. Tom Brady, if we're comparing him to anybody, it needs to be Bill Russell. He's in a league of his own. I know you don't like the Bill Russell comparison, but Tom Brady might be the best ever. He might be up there. Throw Tiger's name up there. Throw LeBron's name up there. MJ, you know how I feel about that. I just broke it down. Throw Floyd Mayweather's name up there. Muhammad Ali's name up there. That's the category Tom Brady's. It's a big debate, though. At the end, it's a big debate, but he's in the conversation. He was in the conversation after he won 5, but maybe even 4, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Jerry Rice is in the conversation. Lawrence Taylor's in the conversation. You ask me, he was unstoppable getting to the quarterback. Reggie White, guys like, and nobody's going to say that, but guys like that, they always get to the quarterback.
That's true.
These guys in like year 2 or 3 getting like 17 sacks, 18 sacks.
Yeah.
That's like old school football, though.
No, definitely, man. I mean, I definitely think Tom Brady, if we're going to go individually, when you pick these sports, the best player in that sport, I got to say Tom Brady. You know what I mean? It's a team sport. I get it. Brady does need help. He needs people to catch the ball. But at the same time, it's like, at this point, he's a common denominator. You know what I mean? 7 chips, hey, you got to get the edge Brady. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the comparison. It's a Boston comparison. Bill Russell, Celtics, you know what I mean? Tom Brady played for New England most of his career. So I like the comparison, Jansen.